Hello, I'm Dr. Russell Dawn, President of Concordia University Chicago. Thank you for tuning in to today's Cougar Athletics broadcast. We take great pride in the strength of both our athletic and academic programs, which are rooted in our steadfast commitment to Jesus Christ. Dedicated to the liberal arts as a foundation of a high-quality college degree, we believe education should form individuals for service to their neighbors. This makes Concordia Chicago an exciting and fulfilling place to study, work, learn, and grow. Learn more today by visiting cuchicago.edu. Thank you, and go Cougars!
Welcome you to a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in River Forest as we get set for the home opener of Concordia Chicago Cougars soccer team opener as they take on the Eagles of Benedictine University. Alongside Peter Bartkowski, I am Rafael Gonzalez getting you set for this one. So this is the home opener for the Cougars and the long-awaited rematch from them last year. So far this year, Benedictine off to a 1-2-2 record so far, while Concordia still remain winless on the year.
Well, not only is it the home opener for the Cougars, it's also the conference opener for both teams. This is when the season gets serious. Once again, once the season ends and playoff time comes around, it's those conference wins and losses that really matter. You can go winless in non-conference play and still make the conference playoffs. That's what the Cougars are going to end up having to do, is that Raphael mentioned 0-3 thus far on the season. Most recently, that was on Monday night. They took a loss at Lake Forest, 3-0. They're going to be looking to find a little bit more offense today. So far on the year, Cougars, they've scored just one goal. That's tied for last in the NAC Conference. They're going to need a little bit more firepower offensively to come into today and take a win away from Benedictine and open up the conference schedule 1-0.
Yeah, they're looking for their first win at home against Benedictine for the first time since 2009. And then, in general, last time they beat them was away back in 2015. They're looking to snap that long losing streak today.
Well, this game also means a little something to the Cougars. Last time these two teams met, October 30th of last season at Benedictine. It was a 3-2 Benedictine win in overtime. That signified the end of the Cougars season, as that was the NAC quarterfinals game. So the Cougars not only looking to break a long losing streak against the Eagles, they're looking to get a little bit revenge against Benedictine as well for that overtime loss that ended their season. It was a great season, though, overall for the Cougars 2021. 9-7-2, 6-4-2 in the conference. That's tied for the most wins and most conference wins in school history. They also posted the best winning percentage overall and in conference play that year. A couple all-NAC honorees, but most notably, the one starting in net this game for the Cougars, number 35, Joseph Perez, second team All-NAC last season, led the conference in save percentage with a clip of .816, fourth best save percentage in school history that was. Also the best save percentage in school history for a player making more than 13 saves. Cougars heavily carried by their goaltending duo of Perez as well as fellow senior Nicholas Pursuit. Those two are going to need to kick up the level a little bit here this season if they want to get back into things as the teams march out onto the field.
Today, Paris will get the start in net. And his only appearance so far this year in 45 minutes of action. Gave up one goal. Big game as well for Cougars, not only particularly for the team, but head coach Chad Flanders, his first game at home as the head coach of the Cougars, who was signed here back in June this past summer after former head coach Michael Aranda resigned back in the spring.
Edwin Hernandez and Eduardo De Leon. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Benedictine University Eagles. In goal, number 1, Sergio Valencia. Number 3, Eric Jackson. Number 8, Omar Berrigan. Number 9, Kevin Abad. Number 10, Chris Reynoso. Number 11, Moses Moto. Number 14, Tanoka. Number 16, David Zaplarski. Number 23, Michael Zaplarski. Number 27, Yusuf Shaheen. Number 29, Alex Phillip. The Eagles are coached by Spencer Pappas in his second season. And now, the starting lineup for your Concordia University Chicago Cougars! In goal for the Cougars, a senior goalkeeper from Crystal Lake, Illinois, number 35, Joseph Perez. A senior defender from Zion, Illinois, number 6, Austin Montahano. A senior forward from Round Lake, Illinois, number 9, Herman Tanoko. A junior midfielder from Zion, Illinois, number 10, Oscar Montejano. A senior defender from Park Ridge, Illinois, number 13, Michael Byron. A senior midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 16, Juan Valencia. A junior midfielder from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 17, Michael. Midfielder from Glendale Heights, Illinois, number 18, Brain Gonzalez. A sophomore midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 22, Elliot De Santiago. A freshman midfielder from Park Ridge, Illinois, number 24, Joey Periglio. A freshman midfielder from Chicago, Illinois, number 30, Alexander Lechowicz. The Cougars are coached by Chad Flanders in his first season. Fans, we ask you now to stand if able. Please remove your caps and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
As we get set, Benedictine will be in the all red, while Concordia will be in the all white. Take a quick look at both head coaches for both teams. For Benedictine, Spencer Pappas in his second season at the helm of the club. Last year for 13-4-2 record overall, and as mentioned Peter earlier in the broadcast, 9-2-1 in conference. While as for Concordia Chicago, new head coach this year, picked up in June, Chad Flanders, as he was previously assistant at Aurora University. This is coming off the news of the fact past spring, former manager Michael Aranio resigning back in the spring after they made 3 consecutive conference postseason appearances for the first time in the program's history, including throughout that time 25 wins throughout that span.
Well, Coach Flanders coming to CUC with a lot of coaching experience behind him. He's been director for a couple soccer camps, soccer clubs here and there in terms of schools. Rafael already mentioned Aurora, but he was the coach at University of Central Arkansas. Any Bulls fans out there will know that's the alma mater of Scottie Pippen. He was there from 2003 to 11, helped lead the team transition from D2 to D1, made 2 NAC tournaments, and was number 7 ranked nationally in 2004. He's also spent some time at University of Akron and got his start at Bradley way back in 1996. So Coach Flanders coming to Concordia, coming to River Forest with a wealth of coaching experience. Hopes to keep this team on the up and up after a successful season last year.
We are off and running here in River Forest. As the Cougars going from right to left, while the Eagles, Benedictine, going from left to right. Big opening throw in. Currently controlled right now by Santiago. They lost possession. Now here it comes. Barragan with the ball. And be a throw in favor of the Eagles.
Well, as bad as the Cougars need to get things going offensively, defense needs to pick things up a little too. It was their bread and butter last season, especially in terms of goaltending. But so far this season, Cougars, they're allowing about 3 goals a game, exactly 3 goals a game, excuse me. That's tied for 12th in the conference, which is currently last. So as much as the offense needs to find its rhythm after scoring only 1 goal so far this season, defense, they need to do their part as well.
And I threw a ball right there. It was intended right there, the pass to Barragan. Go out, and it'll be the game's first corner.
Well, Perez getting the first start in net this season for the Cougars. Him and Pursuit, they switched off a lot last year, usually both playing a half of a game. Formed probably one of the best goaltending duos, I'd say, in the nation, if at least in the conference.
And so in corner and grab right there by Perez.
Already mentioned Perez set the record for best save percentage at CUC, having more than 13 saves on this season, as he needs to get those kicks a little bit under control. Can't afford costly turnovers like that. But you got to think, if Perez and Pursuit, if they can get back to the way they were last season, that's going to help this team out a lot.
There's Alfrensky. Now up into the air, looking to gain possession. Controlled now by Montejano. Santiago trying to give it back to him. It'll be a throw in this time in favor of the Cougars. So far, only scorer for Concordia this year been Garrett Pointer, only 1 goal. Other than that, though, as we mentioned, they've been shut out in the previous 2 outings, besides that 1 game when he scored the goal against Wheaton, Illinois. And meanwhile, from Benedictine's side, obviously a huge loss for them, obviously with the graduate senior last year of Hayden Monson, who scored 15 goals for them last year. That's an opportunity emerging potentially, defended away and kicked out by the goalkeeper, Valencia.
So that was Oscar Montejano getting that opportunity there for the Cougars. He needs to get himself going in terms of individual performances. 2nd team All-NAC last season, 2nd in points.
And I threw a ball there for Mata, but just out of the reach right there, the pass, and right into the gloves of Perez.
He led the team in shots last season with 51. Also made the most penalty kicks in CUC history. He's still waiting for his first point on the year. He's only got 4 shots as well through 3 games. So Montejano, one of those players the Cougars really relied on last season. Got to get back in that groove this year too.
So Fransky, and he gets fouled right there. He's on the ground. It looks like he'll be okay.
Foul's another concern for this Cougars team. They have 43 right now. That's 8th in the conference, but the alarming number is their fouls per game. They're sitting at a clip of 14.33 fouls a game. That's ranked. That's the worst number in the conference. It's really difficult when your team's already struggling to get something going to pick up a win. You keep shooting yourself in the foot with something like fouls. That never helps either.
Sufarski will deliver the free kick. Currently about 4 Benedictine players within the 15-yard line. flicked on there, and then Santiago will try to control it. He kicks it up into the air. Now looking to retain possession of the Eagles. They do. And heads it right back to Perez. Farsky. Now the race is on between. The race is on. Picked up there right there by Abad. And Santiago leads it forward now. Smargello through ball and appeared that time Tanaka was going to be offside.
There's a good defensive play back in the Cougar zone. Third by Valencia. Disrupt that pass to the box. Almost got something going for the Cougars, but that pass a little ahead of Tanaka. Like you said, Rafael had to peel off, or else the Cougars would have gotten called for offsides.
Ball lands into the feed now. Byron. Then gives it off on the far side of the field. Brought forward now. Oh, nice little flick right there that time by Montejano. Found a kick right there for the Eagles. Out onto the far side of the field now, playing down the wing. They'll throw in favor of Benedictine. Mata.
So far, neither team really has established possession. They've both kind of had a decent look going to the net, but no one's really spent enough time in each other's defensive ends. You know, someone's got to. We're wondering who's going to be the first one to do that.
Third and Cougars into the final third. Here comes Santiago, lost possession. However, Cougars will still have it.
So here's your chance for possession. I was just saying, you got to throw in. You're on the Eagles' side of the pitch. He's got to keep control of the ball.
Santiago tries to pass it right back into the middle. Well read that time by Berrigan. Now kicked away there by Tanaka. Now try to keep it in there that time. It's Flarsky. Now the race to get there. It's going to be picked up. No, head of the way there. Nobody throwing it appears, and it will.
Nice header there from Sahin. Looked like Tanaka is going to get that one under control somewhat, but Sahin came out from behind, headed it out. But who's got a chance now? Deep in the Eagles' end.
Throwing there currently 4-5 Cougars in the box. A long throw in. Falls towards Norwalk. Now an opportunity may be arising here. A shot blocked right there. Falling down on the ground there that time was Letrowitz. He got back up. Now a corner opportunity. First of the game for the Cougars.
Cougars 8 corners so far this year. Ranks 12th in the conference.
Outswinging corner. The box. Attempted header there that time. And cleared out or kicked away. Switch tried to get it. Couldn't handle it. Now Mata will look to establish possession and go on a counter. And here they go. Abdu. Well defended that time. Defended well there by Gonzalez. Stefanski looks like cut across the middle. He had an idea right there to pass it right there to Abad and try to help him cut it inside the middle, but miscommunication on that part. Result will be a goal kick. Byron. Now I'm trying to control right there, Montejano. A little 1-2 there, Montejano. And read that time by Sahin, the Turkish defender out of Istanbul.
Well, I mentioned a bit ago how important it's going to be to get Oscar Montejano going offensively, and he's doing his part. He's been all over the field. He's got a motor on him that never seems to slow down or stop, and he's just been everywhere chasing that ball down. He knows how important he is to this Cougars team offensively, and he's doing his part in trying to get something going. Now up to the rest of the team, they give him a little bit of support.
Taka, miscommunication there as the pass was going to Tanaka. Result, Santiago tries to give it forward right there. Just Margello. And now back to Byron, who's going to leave it off right there to the right side of the field. Now back to Perez. So far, it's been a very calm opening 12 minutes in the first half compared to last year.
Nice kick there from Saflarski. Keep it on the Cougars' half of the pitch. I think the Cougars have been just a little bit quicker than Benedictine so far and a little bit more athletic looking. So Eagles need every opportunity they can get to keep that ball on the Cougars' side of things. Because in terms of open field play, I think the Cougars are taking control of the game right now.
Tinoco tries to win the ball on the far side and try to keep it in play. However, he couldn't. Back there into the field of Valencia. To the far side now. And the whistle's on offsides. So already another offside whistle. Tanaka, Mata trying to get it. Byron holds him back. And he does just enough. As he heads it now. It's going to find Santiago. Couldn't get there in time. And cleared away out of danger.
Good play there by Byron to disrupt Mata. Looked like he was getting something going in terms of getting that ball in net, but Byron able to disrupt that play, get in front of him.
There comes Abad. Kept it in, but just nowhere near the vicinity though to help him out. So far, we mentioned earlier how the Cougars have struggled scoring so far, only one goal. Last year, they averaged a little over 2 goals a game so far in their opening 3 games, just a third, 0.3 per game. Strong header there, right there by Zaflarski. Let's go all the way out. It'll be a throw-in, however, for the Cougars. Gonzalez will throw it in. Hits it. Tanaka falls right on his feet. Lays up there to Saflarski, who gives it right back at Tanaka. A 1-2 right there. Saflarski, quick throw in. Try to get it Abud. And Sky up into the air. So far, Benedictine in the final third, they can get there, but so far, once they're there, they haven't figured out what to do to get past the last line of defense. A shot high above rising the net there that time. That's a Flarsky right there. Had to go.
Benedictine, they're struggling to put that ball in the net, try and finish, as like Rafael said, once they get down to the other end. Through 5 games, they scored 10 goals for a total of 2 per game. So both these teams' offenses kind of trying to figure things out still.
Frank passes it away. So throw in a good position right here for the Eagles.
Eagles have done a good job maintaining the pressure on the Cougars' D as of late. Cougars had a bit of a run not too long ago. Now Benedictine going the other way.
Sahid. He gets tripped up, gets back on his feet.
It's going to be key in today's game if the Cougars want to come away with the W is cleaning up the play. I already mentioned how they're they are the most penalized team in the league if you're going by fouls per game. It's hard to get some momentum going when you're getting called for so many things. So clean up the play a little, make things a little bit more fluid for the team.
Swinging free kick, headed there by Sahid, just over the net. Too much power there that time. So far, the leading scorer for the Eagles so far off the foot of Mana Sormu, the junior out of Utah. Still hasn't gotten into the game yet. So far, coming out with 3 goals, the leading goal scorer for the Eagles. Dehano. Good pass there, out into the wing. Ooh. Nothing comes out of it, though. Trying to get control of Benedictine. They do this time. Try to cut across. Good challenge there, right there. That time by Montejano. Now here comes Valencia. Gives it off right there. Gonzalez. To Frank. Pass right there. Not good control at that time, Mr. Mugello. He was trying to give it back to Frank. A little give and go between both of them.
Passing's got to get a little tighter for the Cougars. The receiving hasn't been great either. I mean, you can blame that on the passing as well, but a lot of bad bounces coming off the top of the foot, stuff like that. Just got to clean up these receptions. It's still early in the season somewhat, only game 4 so far for the Cougars. You know, maybe a little first home game, first conference game jitters as well, but you know, one of the reasons this team was so good last season is because they just executed everything so well, and they just look like a well-oiled machine. But at least so far into this game, and as their record suggests, the other 3 games we haven't seen here in River Forest, you know, they're kind of struggling to get that going, and maybe put a little bit on the coaching change as well. It's always rough switching head coaches, no matter how good a team is, switching to a new system, presumably. but if there's a game to figure it out, it's this one, because starting off the conference schedule with a win, that's never a bad thing.
Here's Mata. Tanaka. Rather Gonzalez, Lafarsky. He's trying to give it back all the way back to Valencia. Marcello tries to get there, can't get there in time. Mata. Now controller, Safarsky. Falling down on the ground right there with Valencia. Another foul committed by the Cougars.
Well, it's already 4 fouls on the day for CUC. Benedictine still doesn't have one.
Opportunity approaching. Safarsky, great save there that time by Perez. Great power, but even better save though from Perez.
That's what the Cougars going to need, that big goaltending. Obviously, you don't really think it's going to help all over the field since it's such a defensive position, but it gives your team a little momentum. Seeing your goalie come up with a big save like that or come up with a couple of saves in a row. But, man, what a first shot to get challenged by.
Another shot there again by Safarsky. This time, no challenge, though, as it went wide to the bottom left corner.
First shot on the game for either team as well. Benedictine should have 5 after that last one. Wait for the scorebook to update, but Cougars, they still only have 1 so far on the game. That came from the freshman Alexander Lechowicz.
Foul. And first time it'll go against the Eagles.
Well, Cougars, they got a chance here. Got the big save from Perez. Benedictine commits their first foul of the game, starting things at about the 40-yard line here at Concordia Stadium. They got to get something going here. They got some momentum now.
Senior Michael Byron boots it away. And now, shot right there. Pierre Montejano, nowhere near the net.
Wish the Cougars might have kept someone a little back on that. Byron sent that right towards that pile of humanity away from the camera. You saw it bounce away from him. If someone was back for the Cougars, they might have been able to grab that rebound as the Eagles struggling to get up.
Appears to be Safarsky, number 23. Throw headed away, Valencia. Now Mata. Read there that time by Byron. Now Byron looking to control it. Couldn't control it, just kicks it away. Now Mata being chased right here by Frank. He tries to cut inside. Opportunity. Good clearance right there that time by Gonzalez. Substitution right now, the Eagles. Mata comes off the field. Opportunity potentially inside the box. No foul there that time. And now with the ball, Margello. Too fast for him. Safarsky. Tanaka has it. He lets one rip from over 25 yards out. No trouble there that time, though, defensively for the Cougars. Perez.
Well, it was Sorma who checked in the game for Benedictine. Leading scorer so far in the season, 3 goals, 6 points. 75 shooting percentage right now. He scored those 3 goals on 4 shots. So not only is he scoring a lot, he's doing it effectively too. So Benedictine's head coach, Papa's putting in his top scorer, trying to get something going offensively. The Eagles, they've been in the Cougars' end a lot right now. They just got to start finding ways to execute and finish the plays.
20 minutes left in the opening half, still scoreless. Between two teams who last year met in the quarterfinals of the conference tournament, but this year both teams not off to a great start as they were a year ago. Foul there is falling to the ground this time. Montejano. A foul coming in there by Safarski.
And something to remember about last year's Cougars team is they didn't really start playing super well and throw themselves into that playoff picture till towards the end of the season. They went undefeated October 6th through October 20th. For those of you counting, that was 6 straight wins. So this is a team, obviously you want to get off to a good start, especially in conference play, but they kind of got around that issue last season with that hot streak. I think it's just a matter of time till this team finds their groove, especially with the new coaching system in place.
Good defensive player at that time. Throwing this time for the Cougars. The Eagles again. Safarski there. Can't get there in time. However, he does trip up the Cougar defender that time. That'll be a great kick. Tejano, they're trying to win the race, can't get theirs, was headed away there by Zaheen. Now throw in. Lost control. Good job there by Santiago. However, Tanaka there miscontrolled it. Santiago passes it up to him with Tejano. And then well read there at that time by Pilif.
That ball got past Pilif. You got to think the Cougs would have a good scoring chance. Don't remember exactly who it was, but there was a player in white streaking down the near sideline. That ball got past Pilif. I think he would have had a good chance at net.
Zaheen. Pilif. Looks for someone on the attacking side. Now does. Varsky cleared away there in time by Frank.
Cougars got a lot of height and reach on that back end. Frank, when he just booted that ball out previously, he's 6'2", as fellow defender Michael Byron, he's 6'1", and then when Nicholas Pursuit is in net, which I won't be surprised if we see him second half today possibly, he's a 6'2" goalie, so a lot of reach in the back third for the Cougars. Just makes things really difficult to get past them defensively. It's so hard to find some open space around them.
Pliff right there. Chase down. Down to the feet there. Close. Close that time. Valencia making a fatal error. Now a through ball goes to no one. It'll fall to the feet there. Perez again. So far, 7 shots for the Eagles, only 1 on net. And then for the Cougar side, I think it's just 1 shot, however, not on net. Gonzalez. Double header there. That's Palarski. Oh, nice little backheel flick right there. However, now in possession of the Cougars.
Good play there by Frank. Sliding, kicking that leg out, getting the ball the other way.
The pass right there to Tanaka right there. Just out of his reach. Tejano. Red again this time. Tanaka. As we've mentioned him several times throughout the broadcast. Right there, too far offside. Is behind the defender.
Tanaka didn't play in last game at River Forest, getting his 9th career start in the maroon and gold, and at least in the white today. 33rd game overall as a Cougar. Comes in today, 5 goals, only 1 assist in his career on 30 shots. But of those 5 goals, 3 of them were game winners. So when he scores, very timely score.
Gonzalez looks to keep it in. Try to, whiffed on it there for a moment. 13 minutes left in the opening half. Zafarski. Dispossessed right there.
Well, didn't get the turnover he wanted, but nice play there by Di Santiago. Creating havoc on the near sideline, letting his defense get some time to be set.
Zafarski. Castillo. Back for Zafarski. It was looking there at that time for number 10, Chris Reynoso. However, too much power right there on the pass.
Like Perez just going for it right now. Cougars see if they can catch the Eagles off guard in transition. Weren't able to do it that time.
Falling down, and a foul there. The foul there was by Falat. So an interesting situation here will be a free kick from the left side. The question is how many Cougars are going to be inside the box. So at the moment there's 4, and then currently right now, 3 Cougars right now looking to decide who will take it. Taking there by Gonzalez. Swinging corner. Oof. Bit too far out.
Well, want to take a second. Fans, head over to CUCougars.com for everything CUC athletics and men's soccer related. Click on sports and men's soccer to find rosters, schedules, stats, and more. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube page, CUC Sports, for new digital content, interviews, and all broadcasts on the Cougar Sports Network. Now you can become a channel member for $5 a month to receive exclusive access to content and the ability to participate in live chats during the broadcast. We'd like to thank Jackson Spurgeon and Cheryl Ann Straczynski for becoming our newest members to the channel. Go to our YouTube channel, CUC Sports. Click the join button to become a member. If you don't want to become a member at the time, you can donate to the CUC Athletic Communications Department to continue to improve the broadcast you're watching by clicking the thank button on any video. We sincerely thank you for all of your support.
during the last stoppage, substitutions were made for the Cougars. As Paul Valencia goes out, coming in Alexis Marce, and Litrovic goes out for Evan Perez. So a pair of substitutions made with less than 10 minutes left. See if anything changes between now and the opening half. Tanaka gives it right there. Valencia, who immediately has to kick it out. Marley. Santiago too far away. Throw, and I'm coming for the Cougars.
You like to see the defense get rid of that, but if you're Benedictine head coach, probably want to see your team get possession out of that. You had two guys, no Cougar pressure really. Just a little bit of a misplay in terms of the kicking. Threw that one out of bounds.
Byron. To Frank. Santiago. Still going to give it to Montejano, but read there that time by both Tanaka and number 26, Berta Castillo. So far, the Cougars just can't control possession and start trying to move the ball forward past the midfield. They get to the midfield. And what happens is that they just sort of run against a wall and just can't establish possession.
So I think transition might be the way to go right now. See if you can catch Eagles defense off guard a little bit. Again, I still think the Cougars look to be the speedier team out there, especially guys with like Oscar Montejano, and Herman Tanaka has been all over the place too. So if you get a little bit head of steam moving down, get those defenders backpedaling, might be able to get something going that you aren't doing on settled possessions right now.
Good job defensively there and clearing it out by Frank, the junior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. So far, it's been bend but don't break defensively for Concordia. Throw into the Eagles. Heen. An opportunity could potentially rise on the counter here. Santiago. To the Montejano right there. Too much power there on the pass. And now, forward. Palau will get there. He'll box out that time. It's Margello. So good job by Palau defensively to keep Margello behind him and allow his keeper, Valencia, to grab it. Good defensively read there by Gonzalez, who just gets dragged down to the ground that time. Kawarkis.
Expect to see a little bit of a boost from each team here. Last 7 minutes of play in the first half. You know, after a long half of scoreless soccer, if one team can go into the locker room with a goal lead, you know, maybe even a multi-goal lead, any kind of lead, really, it's a huge confidence builder, especially if you're able to keep the other team off the board.
So it'll be a goal kick in the end. So far, good start defensively from Concordia, considering coming in today they gave up an average of 3 goals per game in the first 3 games. So far, through nearly 40 minutes of play, so far, clean sheet. Head away there. La heads it back It's Valencia who immediately gives it up. Throw in right there. So far, both these two teams and last year's meeting both score at least 2 goals a game in each meeting. But so far, through 45, nearly 40 minutes, neither team can put one behind the net. As we have an Eagle currently down at the moment. And gets back up. Kick. Heading opportunity to Saflarski. Still has it. Has to give it up. Now he does to Castillo, who immediately loses possession of it. And now it's a race. He'll get the ball first. All right, they're going to get there. Does. Clears it out. However, more importantly, it will be a corner.
Good job there by Tanico. Staying on the defender's back, forcing that corner kick. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Getting a goal here would be big. Looks like they're saying there's going to be a yellow card now. Number 25. Excuse me, trying to figure out. We'll clear this up on who this yellow card's going to.
Montejano on his right foot. No one there. He's going to have a go at it right there that time. On the footer of Gonzalez. And now on a counter, Castillo. He looks to push it up ahead. Now he does. Opportunity here. Geraldinho cuts on the far side. Has to cross it in. Attempts to, but blocked right there off the feet of a Cougar defender. So the counter attack there doesn't prevail for the Eagles. Kawarkis right there. We'll throw it in. Swarsky. Kawarkis again. Just too much right there. Heavy, heavy touch by him. That's going to cost them right there. And a goal kick in the end result.
Going back to that yellow card. I think it's going on Andreas Marin for the Cougars. Didn't catch the play on what that was going on. That was on the Tanico chase down.
Side. Oh. Geraldinho right here has an opportunity on 3-on-2. There's a goal. Good save there that time. Another good save by Paris.
Perez hasn't been challenged a lot today. Only one save. That was a heck of a save. That first one, point blank blast, just got some fingertips on it. Another good diving save there for Perez.
Good save right there from the near side off the right foot of number 30, Nomar Geraldinho. The freshman out of Grace Lake, Illinois, was looking to get his first goal of the year. Farsky Jr. again, he's going to have another chance this time. Right off the foot right there, blocked there from Gonzalez. Now Castillo looks to win it. He does. And they're going to say a foul. Under a minute and a half to go here. Opening half. So Checky will deliver it in. Falls towards Norwon. High real headed back. Real throw in.
Well, you know, Benedictine, they're coming right now on the Cougars side of the pitch. Less than a minute to go in the first half. They want that lead going into the locker room.
They might get it here. Jorginho, shot. Ooh. Try to shoot at the near side post. Just a bit on the outside. He already had 2 cracks at it so far, and already making an impact right off the bench.
Geraldino getting a couple of chances, as you said, Rafael is providing some good offense. Some late half chances here for Benedictine.
And they're still going at it. Zafarski up there. Shala crosses it in, and a foul. 7 seconds left. And it looks like I'm not getting anything done here. Zafarski, header. Ooh, I don't know if it would have counted or not. But no matter what, that will be the end of the first half. Scoreless between the Eagles and the Cougars. So far, 10 shots for the Eagles, 2 of the Cougars. So far, none of those 2 shots on target. 2 for the Eagles. So far, good play by the goaltender, Joseph Perez, with 2 saves near the end of the half. And that is the reason why we are scoreless through 45 minutes. Cougars 0, Eagles 0. We'll be back for the second half in a bit.
Concordia University Chicago is a Christ-centered Lutheran university where truth, freedom, and vocation form students for lives of influence and service for the common good. Our university offers a wide variety of undergraduate and graduate degree options that are available in person and online. That means we have a program designed for you. Whether you're a high school student, an adult returning to complete your degree, or someone looking to enhance your credentials and prepare for career growth. As a member of this university community, you'll also find support in your spiritual and personal life so you can grow in the faith and discover ways to serve others. To start your next journey with us, visit cuchicago.edu today.
We're back to start the second half here in River Forest for the home opener of the Concordia Chicago Cougars men's soccer team. All leveled up at 0-0 against the Eagles of Benedictine. So far, early on, the Cougars haven't had much chances so far in the final third. However, the Eagles of Benedictine, 10 shots, however, only 2 of them on net. So the Cougars look for their first win of the year. It's the Eagles, meanwhile, to bounce back after their loss this past weekend at Trine. They lost 2-1.
Well, before we get started here, I want to remind fans, head over to CUCougars.com for everything CUC athletics and CUC men's soccer related. Click sports and men's soccer to find rosters, schedules, stats, and more. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube page, CUC Sports, for new digital content, interviews, and all broadcasts on the Cougar Sports Network. Now, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month to receive exclusive access to content and the ability to participate in live chats during the broadcast. We'd like to thank Jackson Spurgeon and Sherilyn Straczynski for becoming the newest members of the channel. Go to our YouTube channel, CUC Sports, click the join button to become a member. If you don't want to become a member at the time, you could still donate to CUC Athletic Communications Department to continue to improve the broadcast you're all watching by clicking the thank button on any video. We sincerely thank you for all of your support.
Second half underway. Both teams switching sides. This time Cougars will go left to right, Benedictine right to left. As in for the throw-in right here will be Austin Montejano for the senior out of Zion, Illinois. Long throw-in. So far, nothing they can find in the final third. They've been trapped, not getting any good opportunities.
Also need to mention new keep in net for the Cougars, Nicholas Pursuit, the senior out of New Boston, Michigan. 3 games played this year, 3 games started up until today. Last made an appearance Monday against Lake Forest, where he played for the first half, allowed 2 goals, only made 1 save. But last year, we mentioned a couple times he was part of that deadly goaltending duo with Perez, who's now taking a seat on the bench. Pursuit third in the conference in save percentage with a clip of .759. Top 10 save percentage in school history. Also had the 5th best goals against average in school history with a point of 1.73. Struggled a little bit this year compared to last season. 3.2 goals allowed a game, a .579 save percentage. By no means are these bad numbers, but Pursuit not his usual dominant self that we saw last year.
It'll be interesting to see in the second half how he fares compared to how the Perez fared in the first half when he was in net, when he made those 2 critical saves at the end of the half.
Last season, previous head coach Michael Arango kind of made it his system. Usually Pursuit would get the start, if I remember correctly, and then Perez would take over in the second half, kind of throw teams off balance. When you have 2 goalies as good as Perez and Pursuit are, why not play both of them, throw a wild card factor in there? But Perez just made his first appearance last game against Lake Forest. Pursuit handling most of the heavy lifting for new head coach Chad Flanders.
Foul right there in a free kick here for the Eagles. Valencia gives it off right there. Sahin. Now looks to find right there Safarsky. And now the race right there on the left side of the wing. And just couldn't get there in time right there. It was Lechowicz.
Benedictine put up a lot of pressure in that first half. Cougars looking to change that story, start off the second half. It's a good time to remind everybody some new rules here in men's soccer. No overtime in the regular season. The score at the end of 90 is the score.
Montejano's over the cross, shot, and right into the glove right there. Right into the outstretched arms of Valencia. First shot on that of the day for the Cougars.
First save Valencia had to make, and that's kind of the first save you want to see. Nothing too challenging. Wasn't a gimme by any means, but Valencia wasn't exactly put out of position on that one. But good sign for the Cougars offense. At least get something on goal, even if it's not the best shot in the world. But see if this starts something, at least start challenging Valencia, make him work for the shutout.
Speaking of Valencia, gives it off. Back to Valencia. Valencia, the junior out of Burbank, Illinois. Last year. Did not play enough for them last year. Here comes opportunity. Coming across in the middle. And it'll be a goal kick. The end result. Mata. Varsky. So good pass right there. Booted away by Montejano. So the pass right there was intended right there for Reynoso. Now a free kick here for the Cougars. It was on a foul. Trying to get there, Marlene. Good job there, Varsky to keep it on his feet. And now Reynoso, had to come back for the ball there and lost it. Possession still retained by the Eagles. Mata. Varsky, down the ground right there that time. So Checky. We will play on, and now they stop it for good. Interesting situation here for the Eagles. Had a good job there by Pasut. So he gets his first touch of the game as a netminder. Varsky. Try to lay it back right there. And instead it falls right into the feet right there, the defender. Left try to keep it in, and he originally did, couldn't on the second attempt. Mata currently has it. So he boots it away. And now headed there that time by Frank. Tanaka. Good job defensively right there with Santiago.
Thus far into the half, no team's really done a good job establishing possession. So Cougars had that shot earlier in the half, and then More recently, Benedictine had something sent towards the net. Don't really think it was exactly a shot. Pursuit came all the way out and snagged it. But both teams spend a lot of time around mid-pitch.
There comes Safarski. Trying to do it by himself. And, ooh, clear the way at the last second there by the Cougars. We have a Cougar down on the field. Play still continues, and now they stop it. So they can't tell from here who the Cougar is on the floor. As the medical staff will attend to the Cougar. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with 35 minutes left here in the opening, the second half. Back after the quick timeout, as we still trying to figure out who was the Cougar who got back up. Can't tell from the far side of the field. So it appeared it was number 18, Brian Gonzalez. As play resumes back again. Reynoso. Get up there, Safarski. And Mata tries to get the through ball. He does not. Good defensive work right there by the Cougars. There'll be a throw in there for the Eagles.
Almost good job there by Frank to keep that ball in, keep possession. Obviously couldn't do it too long as that kick went out.
So again, several times so far in the opening half, the Eagles had a golden opportunity. Mata, good cut right there. It cleared away again. This time Jackson will throw it in. And they're going to say the throw in is going to go in favor of the Cougars. We're going to have a substitution on the pitch. So Benjamin Leroux, number 37, the senior out of France, comes on to the pitch for the first time today. To an impact he can make. Jackson, through ball pass right there to the corner. The Reynoso crosses it back in. Header, good header attempt right there, and it falls right into the gloves right there of Pursuit.
Well, all you need to do is take one look at Pursuit and know that he's a goalie with range. Stands at 6'2", 185 pounds. He's a big goalie. He's able to reach a lot of places most goalies can't just due to his wingspan. Especially when you get him diving, throwing those hands out. It's so hard to get anything past him. You know, he had a fantastic season, splitting time last year. Mostly splitting time with Joseph Perez. Been really the main starter, main goalie for the Cougars this season, though. We saw Perez get the first half today, and now they throw Pursuit in, so we might see a system more attuned to last year's, where They split time. That's really what led this team that major success in that 6-game winning streak that threw them right into the NAC playoffs.
He made the save right there on the header for number 9, Kevin Abad. And now on a counterattack, Montejano going to keep it himself, have a shot, and it goes high above the bar in the net.
I think that'd be a good field goal if we're playing football. But I like the mentality from Montejano. You know, Cougars, they just need shots on goal right now. They only have one, only 4 shots total. They got to start challenging Valencia, making him work, wear him out a little bit at least. So obviously you want the best shot you can get. You want the pretty plays, but sometimes you just got to put the ball on net and hope you get a lucky bounce or at least make the goalie's job a little bit difficult.
Santiago. Headed down there by Marlin. Now gives it off right there. Sahin to Reynoso. So try to fed it off right there on Mata. Now Montejano. Good skill move right there. Pass. Onside right there. Tanaka, Montejano shot. Save right there. So back-to-back opportunities for the Cougars from the past 2 minutes. Already looking good compared to the first half when they were struggling.
Well, we haven't really talked about him a lot today, but he's getting a little bit more action now. Valencia net, 3 games played coming into today.
Close opportunity right there is Pasu right there. Had to get there and kick it in order not to allow Zafarski an open net opportunity.
2 goals allowed a game for Valencia, 538 save percentage. He's played about just a little over half, I'd say, of minutes in goal for Benedictine. Mateo Reyes has also gotten a decent amount of time there as well.
Reynoso. Zafarski. And it's going to fall right into the 2 hands right there of the senior netminder. Lechovic, can he get onto it? He does, and now tries to out-sprint. There's defender Jackson. Can't do it, though. However, it'll force a throw-in inside the final third of the Eagles. So far, quarter of the hour gone here in the second half. Remains deadlock still at 0-0. However, that might change right here. I don't know. Tries to find some space for a shot. And now they're going to have to regroup again. Maybe not. Santiago. Opportunity way, way high above that. Think of it as another field goal probably. Shot there. Appears from Byron. Nafala. He'll head it back to Valencia. Now Sahin looks to go ahead forward. And try to give it off right there to Reynoso. Reynoso kicking himself at the moment. So far, second half, they've been playing a lot down the near side, playing on the left of the wing. Zafarski. Well done there, defensive Montejano.
Nice play there by Austin Montejano, like you said. Flipping that one behind him.
Another defensive play there by Santiago. However, no one near him to move the ball forward. cleared away. Jackson. Good move by Reynoso. Now he's going to look for him across the middle. Tries to there. Cleared away there defensively. That time by Frank. Farsky. Ooh, Reynoso right there. Trying to stop the pass. And he missed it. Marin. Questionable pass right there by Austin Montano. So he right there.
Like Tinoco trying to get ahead of his defender there. He just maybe needed to worry about getting possession first.
Because Mata trying to get past the defender, tries to cut inside across the middle. Now Mata again, shoots and scores. Moses Mata, the freshman, on the board. And it is the Eagles 1, the Cougars 0. And a great feed there from Mata. Good finish.
So that ball take a couple of bad bounces as we're going to get the replay coming up here. So now that ball going towards the net. We see the end of the result there. A little short, but ball took a couple bounces off a couple set of feet. Mato, right place, right time. Able to put that one past a diving pursuit. Not much you can do about it there. Has a pretty point-blank shot. But Cougars, they got 26:46 left. They got some work to do. Yeah, no overtime in regular season play anymore. The Cougars, they need at least one to tie it up in the next 26 minutes and 40 seconds.
So, low score right there. Moses Mata, the freshman out of Joliet, Illinois. His first goal of his career. That time we'll go to Marco Safarsky. That's going to be his third goal, I'm sorry. Third goal there for Moses Mata. And it gives the Eagles the 1-0 lead. So now the question is, this Concordia team that has struggled to find the ball in the back of the net. Now, how will they find an equalizer with 25 minutes left?
They got to dig deep. They got to get a couple lucky bounces to go their way, too. Between Cougars' offense not really being in a groove right now, still coming out of the early goings of the seasons, and then Benedictine playing some strong defense. They're probably going to need a lucky bounce here or there, get a nice break. They want something to go their way.
Pasu will put it away. Foul. And it's going to be on Hano right there. Naka. Ooh. Throw coming for the Cougars. Blah. And I'll just let it bounce right into the right foot right there, Valencia.
Look at the effort out there by Asanake, number 7 for the Cougars. All over the place. Made Valencia pick that ball up a little quicker. He's still chasing that one down. Cougars got to put that pressure on. They got to start hunting for that ball. Can't really wait for opportunities to come to them right now. Under 25 minutes to go here.
Another foul. Will be the 11th foul committed by the Cougars. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast the troubles that this team has had against fouls, and here again, double digits, already now 11 on the day.
Nice work there by Michael Frank. Lincoln Benedictine worked to grab that ball. Frank all next. Second team last season, led the squad in minutes at 1,600. Just a workhorse in the back field for the Cougars.
There's Mata. Now the race to get there. Palafel headed away. Hernandez. Rather Montejano. And now it'll fall right into the foot. A pursuit. And a questionable foul right there. They're going to call it. And they're going to book yellow right there. So the yellow is going to fall right there. So we'll take a look at it.
I believe they're giving it to number 22, Di Santiago, in white.
So they, yeah. Sorry, also down the wing again.
Excuse me, it's number 26 getting the yellow card officially, Alberto Arellano. Di Santiago is in the area too. Ref was looking at him. He's going to jump to a conclusion there, but Arellano getting the Cougars' second yellow card on the day.
Throw-in right there. Montejano just goes out of play.
Another category Cougars need to clean up a little. 2.67 yellow cards a game so far in the season. That ranks second most in the NAC. So just more problems with undisciplined play from CUC. Something they're going to need to clean up as the season goes on if they want to get back to the playoffs.
Montejano down the right side of the wing. Does. Try to pass it right there. So Sanke still has it on his feet. And it's going to go out. It'll be a corner, it appears. And it will be a corner. So here we go again. Opportunity for the Cougars to load things up. Into a corner. Diving header away right there. That's a Flarsky right there. And now, Kenny sprints ahead. Passes down to Safarsky. And Pasu cleared away out of danger.
They spin on that ball to keep it in. Cougars got to get possession of it now.
They do. Montejano. Far away. Santiago. He's got Sanka on his left. Decides not to do so. Cleared away at the last moment right there by Sahin. And now the other way now for the Eagles. So 2-on-4 in the counter. And defensively well done from the Cougars.
A slide there by, can't make out that Eagles player on the far side. Keep that ball on the Cougars side of the pitch, but doesn't really matter now as that one goes all the way back to Valencia.
Reynoso trying to get past Montejano. And now 1-2, McKinney. He'll win the race to get there against Frank. The question is, what is he going to have cutting across the middle? Or they cross in the box. He'll pass it. Zavarski. Oh, good move by him. And a whistle. It's going to be a foul, it appears. So, foul. And a free kick opportunity. They're going to play it on immediately. Good job defensively there by Frank. Tano. Sanke. Good pass. Montejano. He's getting to find someone in the middle. Puts the ball in the middle. No kicker there, though, however.
That box has been just about impenetrable for the Cougars. The Eagles doing a good job blowing their defenders in there, and making sure anything that comes even close is immediately cleared out. So one shot on goal, excuse me, 2 shots on goal for the Cougars. Both of them were pretty long distance away. So just nothing going in front of the net for CUC.
Comes to Reynoso. Good job defensively there by Frank and also Montejano. However, Reynoso gets past one, can't get past the other. Got past Frank, but couldn't get past Montejano. Lechowicz. Met there by two players right there. That time it was from McKinney to Larksky. Reynoso, flag is up. It's onside, however. It was touched there by a Cougar. And a good last-ditch effort right there by a Cougar defender. Good job there by Byron. Now, originally it was going to be offside, but since it was last headed by the previous Cougar player, Reynoso was back onside. So good effort there by Byron to block the shot. That'll be a corner given now to the Eagles. Ooh, pass out right there. Got lost the ball right there and nearly went in. Ooh, very dangerous moment right there from the netminder. It's the shot right there. Zahim stretching out of his foot. Just went wide to the right. under 15 minutes left in the contest.
Well, now is the time for Cougars start gaining some established possession. At least start entering their zone, getting some decent looks at net, and you can ramp up over the next 14 plus minutes. You know, you don't know if you're going to be able to score 2 and go home with the win, but at least try and get 1 out of this. Go away with a tie.
Okay. They're going to say a foul right there, and the Concordia substitution bench not happy with the call. So it's right in front of their eyes. Thrown again for Concordia.
Yellow card issued to CUC coach Chad Flanders in the 76th minute.
Don't know if everyone watching could hear the announcement over a crowd microphone here. Coach Flanders just got issued a yellow card.
Whistle and a foul. Foul committed there by Castillo.
So that'll make number 3 on the day for the Cougars. Well, we get set here, take a quick moment. Thanks everyone making this presentation possible, all our student workers. Down at the substitution table, we have Van Gato in the other press booth up here, Carter Gledhill working stats and the PA. And then in the broadcast booth here, Emily Balaban working production, Ryan McGee on camera. Under the direction of Sydney Plaskas-Laher, Kayla McLeod, and our sports information director, CJ Selner, making all these fantastic broadcasts possible for viewers like you.
So another foul. Be foul number 13. So Warski will kick it away as we are approaching nearly under 10 minutes. The long winless streak since 2015 for the Cougars against Benedictine might continue. Or the last time they had won against Benedictine here at River Forest had to go back to 2009, but it was a 1-0 win for the Cougars back then. Zahid and McKinley. Is it off? There. It's going to be opportunity. Good job defensively there. From the far side. However, kind of across the middle, Geraldinho. Nothing going there. Clear, but not out. Concordia still trying to gain possession. Cleared away, throw in for Benedictine. After today for the Cougars, they'll be playing away in their next 2 fixtures against Edgewood and Aurora before they're coming back home against St. Norbert on the 24th later this month. Cano. Lechowicz. Attempt there on the through pass right there.
Oh, shout out to Benedictine's defensive positioning. Cougars, I mean, they're clogging up those passing lanes really well. Cougars just can't get anything past them. So right there with Sahin. Just clogging up everything. Cougars can't really find any kind of glimpse of sunlight down on the field.
Throwing. For the Cougars, we are now officially under 10 minutes. Should the Cougars not score for the next 10 minutes, they will have been gone 3 consecutive fixtures without a goal. Such a difference from last year when they were scoring a little over 2.6 goals per game. Oh, dangerous mistake there by Pursuit. Oh, my goodness. Horrible footwork there by Pursuit, and it nearly cost them a second goal.
Pursuit was looking to get things going the other way, trying to start transition. But instead, a little bit of a misplay there. That ball kind of hit him right above the hip. We're going to stop time. An injured Eagle. Far sideline near the 40-yard line marker.
We'll find out who it is. And when we come back with 9:08 here still remaining in this one, can the Cougars come back? We shall wait and see. Back with 9 minutes left. As the sun continues, as the sun rises down on the pitch. It's now about a fourth of the pitch right now covered in shade. Hayden. Pass it there. Jewitz.
Well, last year's iteration of this Cougars team, they were a big late game team. Plenty of exciting moments taking place in the last 10 minutes or so of matches. That do or die mentality, the ability to scrape one out. That's what made that team so good, or part of the reason that team was so good. This 2022 version, they got to find that too. They're going to need it here tonight if they're going to want to walk away with their first tie of the season or possibly their first win either also.
They'll have to do it. They only have 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. Try to snap the long goalless drought they've been having. Shot from distance. And no challenge there for Valencia.
Well, now you're in an interesting spot if you're the Cougars offense. You need shots. You need to put things on net, but you know, you've tested Valencia now. He's not going to let anything go, you know, probably over 20 yards away, I had to guess. Unless it's just a super well-placed curve or something. But so now you're going to fight for those well-placed shots, those good shooting areas. But Benedictine defense, they're not going to let that happen easy.
Get right there. Byron has it. And he just boots out of play. So far at the moment, the winner, potentially maybe for Moses Mata, could be the difference in this one. He scored early on, the beginning of the second half, which with that goal made his third of the year. And so far has been a difference. Magner. Magner Valencia. So they're trying to play keep away here for the last 6 minutes.
Notice the Cougars really attacking Valencia, trying to make him slip up, force a play.
Good defensive awareness there right there by Sahin and kick it away. Pass too far out to Reynoso. Basu will kick it away. Looking for Montejano, but headed away. It eventually falls to Montejano, but just the mismatch right there against Sahin proved once more. Bayer puts it away to Sanke. Throw in. A foul right there. Foul against the Eagles. Under 5 minutes now to go. So 3 players on the far side. That's going to be passed short. Crossed in, cleared away. Okay, it was cleared away right there by Magner. Long giving throw there, Montano. Cross it this time in. And falls into the outstretched hands of Valencia. And now with under 4 minutes left, it might be time to send everyone forward and let whatever happens, happens. If you're at Concordia.
They got to do something. They got to change something up. Seeing a different couple numbers get out there. Ooh, big hit there.
Challenge right there, and they're going to say it's a foul. Much to the dismay of the crowd here in River Forest.
Well, now Benedictine, less than 3.5 minutes to go here before they come away with their first conference win of the year. You know, they're going to just try and keep things down on the Cougars' end of the pitch. Keep possession. They don't want to give the Cougars any chance to get anything going, especially if they're going to start sending more bodies to the net.
They kicked it up pursued, and the wind took it all the way out of play. Substitutions coming on for the Eagles late.
Putting in some fresh bodies for the last push. It's going to come down to some athleticism here. He's got that final little bit in him. Hold on for the next 3 minutes while the Cougars make their final push here.
Torski, Reynoso.
Good turnover there, forced by Michael Frank. Get his team the ball.
Now, Hano. Just stonewalled there by 2 Eagle players right there. And now on the ball, Sorma, he lost it. Sanke didn't get control of it. Foul. Approaching nearly 2 minutes left in the contest. Ball sent in.
Nice kick.
Oh, Saki. Oh, couldn't get there. Was stood up right there by Sahin. One of the many times the Turkish defender has done an incredible job defensively. Montejano. Get there. Corner.
This is what the Cougars need. See him sending a lot of bodies forward. Michael Frank up there. Haven't seen him up all game, basically. His defensive partner, Byron, he's there too.
Everyone outside of the keeper pursued, and Oscar Montano, number 10. Everyone is trying to crowd into the box. Headed away, and now the chase is on. Pursuit halfway across his net. Now the question is, the first he gets it. However, turnover right there. Sormu can put this game on ice. It just misses it high above the net.
He's got to go. Less than a minute here.
Man left.
Pursuit's got to launch that thing downfield. Hope for a good bounce.
Here we go.
It's not the farthest kick we've seen from Pursuit. He's trying to establish possession, but less than 40 seconds to go. You just have to move.
And now what Anissa wants to do now is just keep control of it. He gives it up. He regains possession, and now he's going to try to play by the corner flag and essentially kill the game right here.
You got to double him. You got to send more bodies. You can't leave that one-on-one.
And it's going to be a goal kick. 18 seconds left. Now you're hearing for a prayer. Pursuit. Backpedaling. The time continues to tick. And a line drive direct kick. And that could be all she wrote potentially here. And in fact, it is. The Eagles of Benedictine come to River Forest and take a 1-0 victory over the Cougars of Concordia, Chicago. Benedictine, their second win on the year, and it comes off with the right foot of Mata Moses early in the second half for the 1-0 win. As for the Cougars of Concordia, Chicago, they are now 0-4 on the year, winless through 4 games, and now have been shut out for 3 consecutive games. And so far, not a good start so far into the Chad Finders era for the Cougars.
Cougars, they got to find something here offensively. They've been gone 3 games now, getting shut out. As good as their defense can play and has played, especially today, only allowing that 1 goal. You can't win games 0-0. You got to put up at least 1. So Cougars are going to get another attempt here in just a couple of days. And they'll travel to Edgewood this Saturday, 11 a.m. early game. So Cougars, they'll look for their first win on the season, first conference win as well then. But right now, once again, you can head over to CUCougars.com for everything CUC athletics and men's soccer related. Click sports and CUC men's soccer to find rosters, schedule, stats, and more. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube page, CUC Sports, for new digital content, interviews, and all broadcasts on the Cougar Sports Network. Now you can become a channel member for just $5 a month to receive exclusive access to content and the ability to participate in live chats during the broadcast. We'd like to thank Jackson Spurgeon and Cheryl Ann Straczynski one more time for being the newest member of the channel. Go to our YouTube channel, CUC Sports, click the join button to become a member. But if you don't want to become a member at the time, you could still donate to the CUC Athletic Communications Department to continue to improve broadcasts like this one. All you have to do is click the thank button on any video, and we seriously thank you and appreciate all of your support.
As we are.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Concordia University Chicago Cougars Athletics broadcast. We hope to see you on campus very soon. If you would like to learn more about what Concordia Chicago has to offer, go to cuchicago.edu.